Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Baby, there's no need to tell you. As far as I can clearly recall, my love has been here for you. So you don't have to worry at all. I'll sacrifice my time. I'll make sure you're satisfied. And it's no hard thing to the joy I bring. I wanna give you all my love. Loving you, that's all I wanna do. Every day and every hour, baby. Don't you look no more. Love without a limit. My love is yours. Loving you, that's all I wanna do. Every day and every minute, every hour, baby. Don't you look no more. Love without a limit. My love is yours. Baby, I'm in need of your love. And you got that touch that I need so much. And I am about to explode. I just wanted to do that.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jaden XD.
Hola.
Yeah. What it do? What it be? What the lickery? You know, I understand that, like, urban colloquialisms, nigga talk, don't really have to make any sense.
No.
But I just don't understand what the lick read. Like, where did that come from? Like, what is the lick? Like, do you, like, lick your finger and you're putting it in the wind to see which direction? I know what it means.
I got a lick.
Yeah, but it's just like, what does that mean? Like, what is the etymology or what is the history of the idiom or said phrase?
Of lick.
Yeah, a lick, with the lick read. Like, what's some nigga slang that don't make sense to you?
Sock it to me cake.
Exactly, that's why I'll fucking eat it.
It's delicious. The name is dumb. See?
Hawk if you agree with Jay.
Hawk if you agree with me.
No, seriously. Okay, sock it to me. What you got?
Ooh, full as a tick on a hound dog.
Crazy. The titties on a roof.
I had a cooter brown.
What's a cooter brown?
I don't know.
Exactly, but we just say stuff like that.
Right. Anyway.
What the hell is jive turkey? I mean, I know we don't use that no more.
What's going on, jive turkey?
I'm like, well, what is that? What was it ever, though? That's the question.
Yeah, what's a jive turkey?
Well, like, who is Jag? I
Yeah.
used to hit Jack on every single
Yeah.
track in the back.
Yes.
Hit me on my jack.
Yes, hit me on my
You
phone
say that
jack.
now.
I say hit me on my hip.
No, you don't.
do.
You say hit me on my jack all the time.
No, hit me on my hip.
I'm sure, and you said it on the show.
I'm sure I've said it. I have said it, but I generally say hit me on my hip, which is more in reference to a pager, but
You have
know.
to tell them, give me a ring back.
Give me a ring back. Just now.
Just now. On the iPhone.
On the iPhone.
How was your
FaceTime me.
How was your week?
Ooh, busy, nigga. My week was busy. Santana and I catered a podcast release party, podcast launch party for Raising Rebels podcast. It is actually by the director of Noah's School.
Awesome.
And Nolika Radway, and she is talking about raising children today and trying to break some of those toxic narratives that we've experienced during Black parenting, but
that's
also
so good, actually.
So Tristan and I were on an episode where we talked about discipline specifically and alternative ways to discipline and so forth. And how we view discipline, things that we might want to change from our past, what we might want to take with us. It was a good episode, so check that out. And her launch party was so litty too titty. She had a giant, they projected onto a building, Megan Thee Stallion videos, Beyonce Beachella videos, and then Sid V DJ'd. We love Sid.
He's my neighbor.
Yeah. Sid's everybody's neighbor.
No, literally, because I see him all the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, my nigga.
Yeah.
So Sid V DJ'd. You'll definitely see Sid at some of our events in the...
We're recording outside.
Motherfucking week.
Yeah.
It is a nigga with a loud muffler.
And for what reason?
For what though? Because you can't go more than 35 miles an hour, honestly, without crashing into somebody.
Well, niggas can't afford to get their muffler fixed.
But these are intentional. When you hear like that, that's intentional. Intentional niggatry.
Mm-hmm.
So
when will it end?
Never. Nunca. So that was fun. So make sure you guys check out Raising Rebels, and then also
that's such a good show.
Yes.
I'm going to listen to it because I don't like children outside of Noah, but that's also because Noah's like 38.
58.
So, but I would listen to it just because I do like. I'm going to assume this is for all parents, but focusing on urban parenthood.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I think that's so good because then you're honestly listening to other people unpack.
Because she's raising 3 urbanitas. So,
oof. And here too, that's a whole girl, how the fuck do you raise a kid in New York City? 2 of her girls, one of her girls was in the Newsies with Noah.
Oh, she's got 3 daughters. So, but it's good. Mother of God. What kind of horn is that?
Someone tried to break into the Dollar Tree the Dollar Van. It's the Tony Sunshine Street Tea. Did I tell you that story about how I saw it's like a whole Jeep covered advertising Tony Sunshine's latest project?
Are you not?
Wow.
Yeah, so did that and then...
Oh, yeah, subtle flex.
Light work. Santana and I also catered 2 days later a private party for Kira Sedgwick and Kevin Bacon's son's 30th birthday.
So, this just makes it so that the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon is really real, because now I'm only 1 degree away from Kevin Bacon.
You're 1 degree away. Yeah. I'm settled.
Yeah.
There were people were like, oh, so you won? You won the 6 degrees?
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe, nigga. But we did that, and that was a really good. They thoroughly enjoyed the food. May I say, Kevin Bacon came back multiple times for our signature freckle sauce, which is our guava pepper sauce.
Yeah, that shit is good. I tried to remake it, and it didn't go too well.
Well, that nigga, when you plagiarize.
It's not that I was plagiarizing.
It was my ancestors telling. They were like,
It's just, sometimes you taste something, you be like, well, let me see if I can recreate this on my own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
Do that with a Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce. Don't do it with me. No, I'm just playing. I'll just make you something, friend.
Okay, great.
But yeah, so did that, and that was a really good time. And then we got Makosa tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Come true. It's also Pride weekend, Pride month, but Pride weekend. So I think it's going to be a really good time. It's going to be a lineup of DJs. What the fuck is going on?
It's because we don't have our Bokeh Woodbine candle lit.
You know what? That's exactly...
Yes,
okay.
We need to light it. We must restore the
natural order of things. Okay.
Niggas.
Feel my ancestors. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Before that, though, Bokeh Woodbine got a movie coming out. With
our impact, our influence.
Yeah, it was because of us.
0.5%, please.
No, absolutely. We definitely. It's because of us that he got cast in this.
I'm just saying,
in a Melina Masuka's movie.
It would really behoove him to hit us and at least give us a 1%.
In my head, I know Melina Masuka listens to us. Like
in my spirit.
Yeah, I firmly believe, and I feel like by Christmas we'll be friends.
Absolutely. She's my friend in my head.
Yeah, already.
Because I know most of the time she thinks she's smiling and she's not. Yeah. Just like me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Right. So, but Bokeh Woodbine got a whole new movie. I don't know what it's about, but it looks lit, so I'm going to go watch it.
It's Bokeh Woodbine, so I'm going to go watch it.
Yeah, I have to support.
Honestly.
Support black cinema.
It could be Bokeh Woodbine and a Tyler Perry, and I'd have to break my promise to myself and go see it.
Wow.
Yeah. That's how hard I fucks with the Bokeh.
Bokeh Woodbine and a tilapia production.
Trash fish!
Gotcha. You caught it. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's spit like my grandpa. Jumped on it.
Yeah.
Ooh, how was your week?
My week was cool. I did nothing because I was...
Hold up! They don't love you like I love you. It's Noah's birthday.
Yes, the fucking ass.
I got a 6-year-old. Woo! Nobody, you can't celebrate with us. My God, what is going on today?
We might as well just keep all this in.
Fuck it. Fuck it. We pour anything. They think we pour. It's fine. It's fine. Nigga.
Not in this apartment.
Thank you. Thank you.
Jade is very rich.
I am not. No, don't spread them lies. For they catch me in the rainbow one day and be like, bitch, you fraud! You fraud! Like, shut up. I just came here to buy a pair of chocolates.
Because I definitely balled out of control at Primark. Got 2 whole wardrobes for $6.
What do you think no one gets her school clothes? Nigga, they got leggings for $3.
Work.
I'd be like, oh, you about to come home with a wardrobe.
This shirt and these socks.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Yes, come on. And look, it's that soft cotton. Yeah. That's nice. That's real nice. I like that. I'm going to the rainbow.
You can't be outside in rainbow clothing too long. You'll spontaneously combust.
No, you can't. No.
Yeah.
You limit.
Yeah.
Love no limit. Love without a limit. Niggas got limits.
But... yeah, I was on vacation, so I went to the casino.
You are an old Chinese woman.
Which is funny you say that. Because that is
clearly was not intentional. I promise.
No, because I did not know. So I went to. I wanted to go to Atlantic City, but then I realized my favorite hotel is owned and operated by the current president of the United States.
Oh no!
I really off the record, but on the record, but off the record.
I've never seen a do-rag too big. Are you looking at this?
Yeah, it is. It's like a sheet.
He got a tall tea do-rag.
Yeah, it's like a sheet.
What you got? He got a finish.
Jake got caught talking shit.
Look at him.
But his head is big, though.
This nigga got a big and tall do-rag.
Yeah. From ASOS Plus.
Shut up. Forever 27 or whatever the fuck they got up there.
Faith 20 or whatever.
Torrid. You and me must never part. Maki Dada, nigga.
Ooh, man.
Okay. What were you about to say about Chinese gamblers?
God. I went to the casino. I did not know that the Asian community had a stronghold.
Did you let me hit you? Why do you think I called you that? I'm not being prejudiced, I swear.
No, listen.
Busloads.
Let me tell you, the food court, they have, so on one side, I went to this one in Queens. It was like the one by my house, actually. So on one half of the food court, it's like
food court,
Popeyes, this burger spot, and then like mall Chinese food kind of thing.
Oh, gamble on a budget.
Right. But on the other side, it's like closed off. But on the other side, it's like a straight like pho house. Like it's like dumplings and like broth everywhere.
Oh.
Rice, vermicelli noodles, all of that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It looked cool over there. And I also realized that's the cheapest place to eat in the whole entire thing. But anywho. Yeah, went to the casino. You know. Got knocked back down 9, get back up 10. You know.
Yeah, you just go in there with a budget.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't go over it at all.
Yeah, that's
didn't go
what you
over
do.
it at all.
You just going with a budget. Win or lose, it's my budget.
Yeah. And then went to King's Plaza.
Yes.
Haven't been there in a decade.
Yes.
Got some new threads.
Take him to the mall, buy some J's, let him shop her.
Hello. Yeah, that was my week, and now I'm back at Hell.
Yeah.
Hell Inc.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Their Twitter handle
Hades
is
more.
Yeah, Hell. The Black Hell.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Hades more.
Cesspool.
But anyway, listen to us anywhere and everywhere you can, stalk your exes. Thank you, C. Raj, for that wonderful phrase.
Yeah.
You can talk on the thing.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Right. I know it's Pride Month, but damn.
I know you here.
First of all,
you talking like you and your decolletage.
Hi, y'all. Hey, everybody. You gotta have a Passover white woman voice for the telemarketers.
Well, that wasn't your white woman voice. That was like your bedroom white woman voice.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Can I call you a
Deborah.
nigger in the sheets?
Wait a minute.
What a segue.
I did not know that there was a spin-off of the Golden Girls called The Golden Palace.
Me neither.
Right.
Throwback.
It's trash. I watched it over the weekend and I couldn't get through, I couldn't get through it, man. It's on the YouTube though, if you want to see it.
Yeah, probably not.
Basically, the girls moved out of the house and they bought a hotel.
Oh.
And they live in the hotel.
Oh, so it's all the cast members.
Except for B. Arthur.
Okay.
So it's like, I hate when like iconic shows do
like
stupid
when Girlfriends,
shit like that.
like Tony wasn't on Girlfriends no more.
Well, no, like when they have like iconic ass shows and then they do like a spinoff and it's not good. Like, I know you don't watch them, but like Friends, they had Joey had a spinoff and it was whack.
No, I don't want to see a Joey spinoff. I don't want to see a Friends.
Or that's like if on Good Times, like JJ had a spinoff. Did he have a spinoff?
No, I don't think so.
Did Florida have a spinoff? I feel like I know the Good Times is spinoff of Archie. No, not Archie Bunker. Maude, right?
Maude.
Because Esther Roll was Maude.
Good times, anytime you get a payment.
Let's talk more TV when we come back.
Ooh.
All right, bye. And we're back. You ready?
Yes.
Life After Lockup, everybody. We brought Chris here from FREEISH podcast to help us out talking about the shizzo.
I'm just here for the mess.
Yes.
Here to talk about the show. Talk about the show.
I really want you to watch.
Jazzy Shoulders is a hug.
I really want you to watch, before we talk about it, I really want you to watch 90 Day Fiancé the other way.
Tonight.
Because
okay.
They have lost it.
Yes.
Oh.
Niggas was almost stranded in India.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she's like 60 and like she looks wooden. Like,
what's it on?
TLC.
Okay.
And TLC be making like their shows look like docu-series, even though it's just trash.
Yeah.
I love TLC. Hire me.
It makes you feel better. Never mind.
Okay.
Because we're trying to get a job.
Yep. Yep. Can't do it. But I love TLC.
But I will say, WeTV is one of the only networks I have seen, like, straight up and down play cigarette ads now again. And then they put a fucking warning up before they play the commercial.
We had watched it the other day, and I said, let me tell you something. I've not seen a cigarette commercial in, like, no lie, over 20 years.
And they put up a big-ass black and white warning, like, you about to see nudity? Get your kids out the room.
TVMA. Adult content.
I was like, is Euphoria finna come on? And then it was a cigarette commercial.
Right, and it was that vape commercial. And it's so graphic with, like, they're like 100% nicotine.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I thought they only play anti-cigarette commercials.
Yeah, they made it like it
as
was
I roll
like,
up.
Right. They made it look like a pharmaceutical ad at first. And I was like, whoa. And then it turned into like porn for cigarette smoking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are sick of truth. They are tired of them.
Let me tell you, when I was a cigarette smoker,
That always throws me off.
You really surprised that I...
No.
Okay.
No.
You know, like, it's very on brand.
Yeah, I just...
Like the perfect version of me is me being skinny and chain smoker with a British accent.
That makes all the sense.
Absolutely. I see that for you.
I do.
I would be like James Baldwin, but into black men.
Or like Lee Daniels, but into black men.
Y'all ain't never getting invited to the Fox.
We're never.
We don't want to be invited to the Fox office. Fuck y'all. Fuck 12. That's one job I don't need. I'll turn it down.
That's real.
But we TV, we love
Oh,
you.
we love so much so. Even with the cigarette commercials, we stand.
Yeah, we get it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Badu told us that in the other side of the game.
So did Tracy.
Yeah.
God has told us you gotta do something strange for a piece of change every once in a while.
Yep. So, life after lockup. Who do you want to start with?
Ooh, let's start with the mulatto moneygram.
Okay.
Cash App Cut.
PayPal pussy.
PayPal pussy, Venmo Vixen.
Western Union wench. Ooh, the Cash App cut. The doll. That's back. So, this episode, both Scott and Lizzie go out on dates because they're trying to hashtag move on.
Yes.
So, remember, live action Addie set up Scott last week on a blind date.
Yes, with we're gonna call her Yogi Yolanda.
You know, she gave me like Rita Watson's mother in Sister Act 2.
She was like, so, all right, let's start from the beginning.
Like,
So-
but like she looked like Terry McMillan.
Did.
Yeah.
I was like, I was waiting for her to exhale.
Yeah. You know she was. Well, obviously she was on a blind date.
And she, you know, so Scott, so they get to the restaurant, and you know Scott's waiting for her, and she shows up, and I know immediately she was like, this ain't it.
This ain't it. He came with flowers and
that he forgot to give her. And he's very nervous, and I actually felt bad for him because you could tell he was genuinely nervous, but she was playing no games.
Oh, absolutely.
So she was like, "Are those for me?" And he was like, "Oh yes, I'm so sorry, I'm so nervous." She was like, "Next time you should lead with those."
Yeah. She gave you like
Teach queen.
Yeah, she gave you like principal.
Yeah, very much
like
so.
at school.
Yes, I was like, is she some sort of therapist?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and so like throughout their particular date,
Scott is fucking up.
Yeah, Scott ends up telling his business. Then we find out how much he actually gave Lizzie.
Oh yeah, and we also found out that he does not listen to live action Abby.
No.
Because she told him, stop talking so much. Listen more. This nigga proceeded to diarrhea of the mouth immediately.
Listen, he gave you all of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
I used to date a prisoner.
Yeah. 'Twas a fortnight ago.
Whilst giving her thousands upon thousands upon thousands of ducats, shekels.
Thou doth the joker.
Y'all let something else.
Girl, drugs. Anywho, but Scott definitely decides to just tell all his business and tell us and the world that he has spent over about $143,000 on Elizabeth.
And you know what I said?
Work.
Heroin is a hell of a drug.
Because she
Nigga, that's a lot of motherfucking money.
She is poor.
Yeah.
Boots.
Currently.
Like, that money didn't go nowhere
It didn't leave the jailhouse.
but to a cup of soup and and heroin.
Prison pie.
Prison pie. Prison pie. You know, things like that. She stayed stocked with the commissary, but there's only so much
But
commissary
think about
you can
in,
keep.
but in
only
a,
so
but
much.
in
Shelf,
a
in a
decade
desk.
though, she almost racked $1 million in a decade.
Again, I say.
And nobody was at commissary like, hold on, you've been here.
No, they don't care. They just want the monies.
That's real.
They're not about to ask you where it's coming
If I
from.
walk away with 85 bags of chips, I want to be sure that they're not going to come and ask me about what I'm doing to myself.
You're like the Costco, the Costco
What y'all
prison.
got? What
You
y'all
better
got?
go open a store.
I want the show.
Do they
Thank
put
you.
limits on how much you can buy in commissary? Or do they or and I guess another question was, is there like a dollar amount limit you can have on your books?
I don't think so.
Because in my head I'm thinking about all these rich bastards in jail or
Let me tell you,
prison or
if
whatever.
people were smart, what they would do is
send their money to their nigga in prison.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you build a store, a commissary store.
Oh, I just
so you
created a whole Ponzi scheme.
There were seasons here.
I mean, you flip it. You know what I'm saying? Buy your goods, you sell them, and then if you got a nigga like Scott, dumb enough to send you money, you start racking up that money. If you don't have a heroin habit, you use that money because people still have to pay
for restitution
when they get out. So it's like you've been stacking that money, now your restitution is paid, depending on what it is.
So where can you stash your cash then? Or do they have like accounts? Or,
I don't know. I guess if they put it on the books, I mean, that's...
Do they get their money back? That was my other question. Like,
that I don't know.
Like, hey listeners, if you or
someone you know
or someone you know
if you or you someone you know,
yeah, not
bit of prison
mesothelioma, but like, you know, a victim to the, you know, judicial system.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
Answer these questions for your girls.
Damn, I just thought of a horrible meme.
Okay. But anywho,
like to create one.
Oh God. So, anywho, the lady, fake Terry McMillan, was like, you know, after the date was like, you know, there's not gonna be another one, but he needs help. He needs therapy.
She said, you need some therapy. She goes, have a crab cake.
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
That's like her auntie version of driving the boat. So, like, you know, he gets a crab cake.
That's what it is. She gave him a piece of bread.
Mm-hmm.
So
aunties love bread.
You know, and Scott just sits there and takes whatever, because that's what he does.
Yeah, he's a human doormat.
On the other side of things.
Oh. Yeah. The Cash App cut. The doll.
She's on the FaceTime with a Blackish.
Yeah, and says, you know, I'm on the apps now. I'm on Tinder.
I was dying when she said, because I don't know, because I never had the opportunity to use the apps.
Oh, thank God.
I found love in a hopeless place before that, before the apps were popping like that. But, so, I don't know, but I know from my friends, and so I was dying when she said, you know, the free apps are not so good. You get a lot of dick pics.
Yeah.
I was like, I've heard that from people. The cheaper you go, the cheaper they go.
Yeah.
When we go low, they go lower.
Yeah. I think the gay dating apps, a dick pic is like a handshake.
Well, that's what I have also come to know.
Yeah. Niggas just so willy-nilly with showing.
A lot of times y'all lead dick first.
Yeah. Dick first. Walk in the room, dick first. Shout out to Bob the drag queen. But anywho, Lizzie decides she goes on a date. Now we don't know what the man looks like, because I was taken quite aback.
No,
but then.
Well, first, let's talk about the process of elimination on these outfits.
I'm not. You know why?
Why?
Because she bought them with her own money.
I don't.
She got her own car. She got her own cash.
That don't have nothing to do with what they...
she wherever you shop for Noah is what she decided to buy.
Yeah, same size skirt.
Yeah, same size.
Same size
She
shirt.
got everything from the children's
6T.
place. Yeah.
And she dusted off the smallest thing, and that's what her daughter was like, oh, yes, that's the one.
That's the
Go
one.
with it.
Yeah.
But the first one, she's like, I don't like it. And I was like, what is this?
Everything is like she dresses like Regine.
Depending on when the budget shifted for Regine.
Yeah. Remember, everything was like low cut.
What she dresses like is the bin shop that Regine used.
Oh, La Rag Bin.
La Rag Bin.
When she was Bin Master Reggie.
That's where she gets her fashions.
Rayon. Ain't seen a natural fiber since the 80s.
And has not owned an iron.
Because she will spontaneously combust.
Like, don't iron no rayon. Just hang it up.
You will die.
Oh my God.
You can't even be outside too long, girl.
It's like cooking in a nonstick.
Yeah. Girl, you are wearing a Dutch oven.
You are.
Anywho, So, you know, she goes on a date now. So they go to, like, Long John Silver.
Yeah. Cafe Express.
Yeah, and, you know, she's waiting, you know. She got her little cocktail, you know.
Yeah, we found out it's a mocktail.
Yeah, it's a mocktail because she's not drinking because, you know.
Prison.
And
Heroin.
so, you know, a young Republican shows up.
Woo, baby, okay. So...
A young Republican appeared.
She specifically wore a titty shirt, but I really think that all shirts she puts on are titty shirts.
Yeah.
She put on a titty shirt, and he looked like the type of nigga he really looks like the type of guy who cuts women's titties off and, like, keeps a collection of them in his basement.
He did give Ted Bundy.
Yeah. I'm going to return some videotapes.
Mm-hmm. Be back.
So, so he looked like he was gonna cut her titties off and keep them like a Hannibal Lecter for titties.
Mm-hmm.
But she starts to divulge her past.
Yeah.
She does the same thing Scott does.
Yeah.
Like immediately, in the same sentence.
Immediately. He goes, "Hey, what are you drinking?" And she goes, "Well, this is a mocktail because I was in prison for 10 years and I had a heroin addiction."
He was like, that's a lot
Bitch.
to process.
What did you just tell me?
Right.
So then at the end...
He did what I do when the date doesn't go well, or what I used to do when the date doesn't go well.
The check came and he was like, "So you want to split
this?
it or?"
Yeah. Yeah, you want to split this? Yeah. That's how you know I wouldn't be like,
And she got dumb face.
Right.
I just think that he should have took care of me like Scott did.
I'll give $25.
I have $25.
I'll give you $25 on this.
She was so mad because she knew that was her last $20. She didn't get paid till Friday.
No, I'm sure she gets a job that pays on Tuesdays. Like, I feel like she has a job that pays on a random day, like, ooh, Wednesday, payday.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get paid on Wednesdays, Scott. It's true. Right?
And the whole time they were showing
Like,
the
she
different
gets paid
dates.
weekly. Yeah,
She gets paid weekly for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I wish.
Oh, we also saw her talking to her coworker at the plastic plant.
Oh yes. And the thing was, like, you know how bad he was trying
That nigga wants to fuck so bad.
So bad. Pat Sajak was open.
That was Louis.
Oh my god!
Life with Louis.
Oh my god!
The spinoff. She ends up with a
But
coworker.
he was so, like, drooling and foaming from the
This
mouth.
nigga wants her so bad, and then she was like, "You have any cute brothers?
Yes, curved him.
Friends?
and-
Anybody but you?"
And you see his face crack. Like,
Damn. You want this look? You want this Vienna?
He was real like Kevin from The Office.
Yeah.
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 Big.
Just there.
Yeah,
Just there. And she's just talking to him about her love life, just putting it all out there because that's what she does.
I guess that's free therapy, I guess.
Your coworkers.
Yeah.
Who you want to talk about next?
Marcelino and Bart, injury attorney, 100-888-8888.
So the scene opens with Brittany fixing IHOP's finest.
Dyke Jan is the chef.
She is a chef. She's pulled the hash brown patties out the freezer. She's frying up the hash brown patties, the turkey bacon.
Because, you know, he doesn't eat pork.
You know he don't. He is Puerto Rican, though.
He's Mexican.
No, it's Puerto Rican.
I thought he was Mexican.
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay, cool.
He was holding up the Puerto Rico flag in the Work It video.
Oh.
Or whatever, something Puerto Rican.
Actually, yeah.
So, Puerto Rico. Oh. So, she's fixing up the breakfast or whatever, and Marcelino and Barnes walks over. He wakes up, so he comes in. "Good morning, it smells delicious." So, he's like, "How you sleep?" She's like, "Not good. I didn't sleep good." And she starts to let him know that she is tired boots. He asks where the babies are. She said, "Your mother came and got them." Which, I
Work.
love it.
She did that.
Yes.
Like, your mama got him.
Your mama came and got him because I'm tired.
And I like the fact that her mama took both of them.
But that was my original point. I was very happy about that. I love how they have embraced that Giovanni.
Yeah. First of all, I stand.
Horde.
Yeah.
Horde, okay? Giovanni Hive.
Yeah.
I'm a part.
Yeah.
So she's tired, she's talking about mother issues, and she said it, like, even before we could have a chance to be like, bitch. She goes, I feel silly for complaining, but you have to, she's valid. Think about it. Her life has changed.
As hell in the last year.
And there's an adjustment period that people straight out of prison need to have to acclimate themselves back to the outside world. Yeah. Because it's a different world. It just is what it is. And then when you've been gone a certain amount of time, stuff changes. Like,
I want to plug the organization Cases. They definitely help people in New York City with that transition. They also have a good focus on women, too.
Oh, yes.
And we definitely need more programs for women who are formerly incarcerated.
Talk about it.
But yeah, anywho.
So she's talking about the mother issues, and then she says she feels silly, but it's valid. And Marcelino and Barnes is like, poker's not going to play itself.
So that confused me, right? So I'm like, because I know his profession is a writer, but you know how that works. That's not always...
I don't know what he writes.
Because have y'all confirmed any of his writings?
No.
Like, has anybody ever seen Marcelino novel?
I feel like he got I bet you he got a book like on Amazon like us.
Yeah.
He writes fan fiction. That's my theory.
He writes like Steve Harvey-esque books, like, you know, Think Like a Man.
Like Drag Up Your Life?
Stuff like that, you know.
I feel like he like writes Hotep stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Hidden Figures.
You can stop your menstrual cycle.
Like Hidden Figure fan fiction.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I know he was a Dr. Sebi stan, I'm sure. What happened?
Love After Lockup, Marcelino and Brittany's daughters, voila, photos.
Stop calling her voila. And every time she comes on the screen, I'm like, oh, it's voila.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it, it's voila.
That shit took me out.
It's voila, magic. It's voila, magic.
It's Zoila.
It's voila.
Zola?
Zoila.
Like the story?
No, like Zoila, like, I don't know.
Voila.
Voila.
Like Future's voila, magic.
All right.
They think I'm a magician. Voila. They think I know magic. Voila.
Both of y'all are fools. But, yeah. Did you find out what he does?
No, I didn't. I could.
Because in the show, I guess he plays professional poker.
Oh, Marcelino, Love After Lockup writer. Let's see.
They have a Reddit thread for Love After Lockup.
No, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I only go on Reddit to read the relationship ones because those are
I never
up.
go on there, so I'm trying to figure this out. But somebody says, wait, so Marcelino is a writer? And the comments say, a quick Google search produced 0 results. I'm so curious to read some of this dude's writing. Am I alone in this? Clearly not. Okay, so somebody... Oh, my God. Somebody said... One of his writings is, she required the sex that only a man could provide. Oh, he's a writer the same way Brian from Family Guy is a writer.
Oh.
Somebody said a woman can't raise a man. His doctoral dissertation.
They got jokes. Now I gotta
Try. The show caption has him listed as a writer. Bad check writer, I guess.
Ooh.
Yeah, so clearly, just a poker player.
But I don't know. Do you get paid like hourly, like as a poker player? Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Your winnings, I assume. Like there's professional gamblers, professional.
No,
poker
I know
players,
that, but he's like But I'm like, you gotta go you gotta be really fucking good to be like to make.
That was her argument. Is nigga, you are out late, and here I am at home with these babies, and then he's like, well, I got to bring home some. We got to feed them. Which
so I guess he is making a substantial amount of money because
they pay rent. Look, and this nigga,
they own a home. They own their home.
They look like they had They bought a house. Like, and they didn't look like
I'm sure
they've been struggling.
A veterans check too.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
I wonder if he gets any residuals from his past dance career.
Yeah. What?
The nigga was in the Missy Elliott working video.
Yeah. You were serious about that?
Yeah.
Hold, please.
You ain't a real fan.
I'm here for y'all, okay? I am the people listening to y'all that get to chime in today.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to show you.
Here you go.
Oh, here we go. There he goes right there. There he goes right there again. Yeah. That was problematic.
I might have got him on to Mario Selena at one point in my life. We'll discuss that later.
Okay.
Oh.
Listen, I was a Christian child. We were sheltered.
You sound like Black Mormon Weave lady.
Baby,
yes, we will.
So yeah, they they were fussing over who's bringing home the bacon, just regular marital woes, and that was that. I know their biggest story is going to be Sasha, because I saw
and the
that
Mexican baby daddy drug lord.
Baby daddy drug lord, and Marcelino and Barnes. They're about to throw them both.
Yeah.
They're about to engage in fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, yeah. Act rights.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can pretty much put my money on it that Marcelino and Barnes is his fault.
Production I'm sure was like, what is going on?
You think, I don't know if he can fight. But, all right, who's next?
Marcelino, he was in he's a Marine.
Oh, that's right.
Why do you think he talked like that? He has killed people.
Wash your ass. Yeah. Clean your room. Eat your food at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Baby Duck still has me dying on that special. He just makes me happy.
Yeah. This episode is sponsored by Open Fit. Getting fit and staying healthy always sounds easier said than done, right? Well, Open Fit is bringing you something new that makes it even easier to never miss a sweat session. Lose the commute to the gym and let the workouts come to you. Open Fit takes all of the complexity out of losing weight and getting fit. It's a brand new, super simple streaming service that allows you to work out from the comfort of your living room in as little as 10 minutes a day. Forget all the complexity and stress around getting fit and just press play and work out on your schedule. 600 Seconds with celebrity trainer Devin Wiggins packs the fat-burning, muscle-building, and body sculpting benefits of much longer sessions into a fraction of that time. Now, I've done the Devin Wiggins 10-minute training thing.
You don't need more than 10 minutes.
Mama was drenched, you hear me?
Okay, sweating, pools, swimming pools, pull up, drink.
Right, okay. Now, OpenFit has changed the way we work out, and with our code JADE, J-A-D-E, you can join us on a fitness journey personalized just for you. Again, use our code JADE and start using OpenFit for your journey to a healthier life. Right now, during the OpenFit 30-Day Challenge, our listeners get a special extended 30-day free trial membership to OpenFit, where you can lose up to 15 pounds in 30 days when you text JADE to 303030. You will get full access to OpenFit, all the workouts and nutrition information, totally free. Again, just text JADE to 303030. Standard message and data rates may apply. So, let's go with Black Mormon Weave Lady and Baby Nut. I appreciate that we call him by his rap name.
Yeah.
That's the only way we should respect the OG.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's like, never mind.
Yeah. So, Baby Nut came home.
Did. And so he's on the payphone, which, you know, a couple of those still exist, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's on the payphone, so he calls her. And she's like, this is another auntie and uncle moment.
Yeah.
He was like, where you at? And she's like, what you mean? I'm at home. And he's like...
He was stressed.
Yeah. He's like, but I just, like, I'm standing outside waiting on you. She was like, that was today? Mm-hmm. She's like, oh, shoot. I thought that was next week.
And so she turns around. She was like, I'm right behind you.
She's like, nigga, I'm across the street.
Right.
And then she walks up to him. And she don't care. Like, now she don't care when she pick him up. She's like, I ain't got to get cute. She had on her... nigga on Flatbush jeans with the lines, the motorcycle jean things.
The track was hanging out. It was too much.
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was like, it was, ooh.
That was my
the Black Mormon weave lady jumped out.
That was my school call. I threw this on to come get my son. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, that was exactly what that was. A hoodie, some jeans, and some chancletas.
Mm-hmm.
So she walks towards her nigga, like shuffles. You know, it's not even a full blown run like it was.
Yeah.
What?
She looks like a penguin.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say that culturally, but like I'm into Earth documentaries and things.
Oh, same.
Planet Earth and Frozen Planet, the girls. She looks like the Kingpin penguin, the one that waddles.
She does. Very Danny
DeVito
and Batman.
Very that.
Same hair too.
Yes.
Oh, same hair.
Yes.
For sure. Same edges.
Yeah.
Same edges.
So she picked him up in a whip.
Oh, before that. No, we skipped the part. Before he got out, she was at the store with Nyla. She was at the supermarket. She was actually at the canaceria.
Oh, yeah. They were at the which looked exactly like that store we remember.
Across from the Airbnb? I said, ooh, I went and got some things out of there. Yeah. So she's at the canaceria. You know, you see the empanadas in the background. They selling all kinds of stuff. And she's picking up the meat. Now, I was trying to figure out. She's like, can I get 2 pounds of pork ribs? I wanted to be like, well, where's 2 pounds about to go between all of these adult people?
You have a family, man.
Girl. And then she turns to Nyla. She's like, well, if I do the ribs, will you fry the chicken? That was very soul food.
Yeah.
Very soul food. And Nyla, I'm going to translate this into black girl talk. That's problematic. Fuck that. I'm about to translate this into black girl talk. I'm a black girl.
Yeah.
Because I don't speak Nyla.
Yeah.
Nyla says, I ain't finna fry shit.
Yeah, that's actually what she said.
Essentially, in her way.
Yeah.
And girl's like, a Black Mormon weave lady's like, well, baby, you can't be mad at him forever. And translation, who said?
Yeah. Yes, the fuck I can.
Yes, I can.
She's like, but we have to eat dinner together. She was like, he wants us to cook dinner. Correction. He wanted you to cook dinner for him. That was verbatim.
That was verbatim.
Not in the same tone,
yeah.
but in the same tone.
He wants your food.
He don't want mine, sis. This ain't about me.
I've noticed that the kids have been cooking, so I'm like, she had to ask her 14-year-old daughter to fry the chicken, and had Tennyson up here making noodles and
making Zuala pasta bags.
Yeah, exactly.
She a Mormon. She can't cook.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Y'all ever been to a Mormon church?
Absolutely never.
No seasoning in the building.
I mean, I could have told you that.
Yeah. So I could see the kids learning.
Why have you been in a Mormon church?
I was a Christian child with a pastor for a daddy. We had to explore all the.
So okay, wait, hold on. This could be totally ignorant. So you know, but I thought they believe other things too, like John Smith and some golden plates.
Yeah, essentially like John Smith was their Jesus.
So, but they're Christians?
Like Pocahontas, John Smith.
They're like the Christians you don't invite to your house ever, but they send money every Christmas.
But how are they Christians if they don't believe in Jesus like that? If they believe in John Smith, I'm confused.
I'm confused. They're confused. I can't say that. Can I not say that?
We talk about Scientologists.
Yeah,
that's because that's not real.
But then they call their church the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah.
I'm confused. I'm
technically
confused.
They're like an annex of Christianity.
Are they like the cousin you don't want to come over for Thanksgiving? Like
they're the cousin that comes over and spits wild.
Be saying some wild shit.
Wild shit, but you
Dr.
gotta take
Sebi fans.
Yeah. Yeah. Very that. Very John Smith cured AIDS. Like instead of like Jesus touched.
So what do they believe about Pocahontas?
I think they blacked a lot of that out. Cause they don't fuck with like black people.
No, I know.
So like they've whitewashed a lot of the portions of history.
If anybody who's Mormon listens to our show, I highly doubt, because I'm sure your religion will ban it. But school us. Let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know shit. So
yeah, same. But school us, bros.
So Nyla is like, I'm not cooking nothing. I don't fuck with this nigga no more. Like, I can't, blah, 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 right? She walks away. So then Black Mormon Weave Lady gets a FaceTime. Mm-hmm. And it's her friends. And,
the hating-ass black one.
The hating-ass black one.
Who's the worst friend out of all of them, even the racist white one.
Yeah, she is, actually.
The one who laughed about the pity thing.
Yeah, she's fucked up.
Funny.
No, it was very funny.
Yeah, it was funny because she laughed.
Where to get the ring? The penny candy machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and got mad that she had to. She was a real ass friend though, because she still came to the wedding.
She was in the wedding?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had that vision of the wedding after she said crazy shit to me.
True, but either way,
I'm having an allergic reaction.
Oh yeah, her hating ass friend.
So she on the FaceTime with the friends, and so they're like, "Hey Nyla," and Nyla is not with the shits right now. She's pissed, and so she's like, she's upset. Lamar gets out of jail tomorrow, and she really had a close bond with him, and she was about to change her last name. I didn't even know all of that. That must have been off camera. So she had a really close bond with him, blah, 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 blah.
I don't believe that either, though. But
I don't. Okay. That sounds like a stretch, but I wasn't there, so I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then she just bursts out in the waterworks, and she was like, it's not funny. She's like, I'm my baby. I'm scared of my baby because she said she doesn't trust African American men.
No, you know what I said. I ain't even gonna say what I gonna say because you already know what I said.
I said, well,
whew, energy.
I love my black men. I truly do. But that poor baby, like, I don't know what her daddy did. I don't know if he's in their life or not.
No,
he's not. Financially, he is, right? Mm-hmm. She said financially only. Mm-hmm. So her daddy's not. So, I mean, off of her experience, I'm like, all right, this poor baby, her daddy ain't in her life. Now this nigga come around the scene and it's all of this. But that ain't his fault. This your mama's fault.
That's very Iyanla of you to say. That's so Iyanla for you to say.
It is your mother. It is your mother. Look at her.
Look at her. Tell her it is your fault.
Her trait.
Laughing at inappropriate moments. I am very young. So, is she, and I was like, all right, we got to read, but it's your fault because you had this baby up in Utah and the only nigga she ever knew in her life was her deadbeat ass daddy.
Which was the only nigga in Utah. And
now baby Nuku got caught up. If anything, you need to start teaching her about the system. Instead, you got her off in the cousin fuck land. Yeah. And she's about to start thinking things that are not normal are.
Right.
But does any of us really believe that men were Nala's thing? I mean, black men were Nala's thing?
No! Again, I say!
Like, I feel like from jump that wasn't...
You had her in Utah as it is, so the only niggas she's ever known are them two.
That's sad.
And Baby Nuck's not really like... Yo, you can't bring home, as much as I love Baby Nut, you just can't bring home no nigga who just did 20 down, 18 down.
That was
to
my
your 3 kids.
my whole thing against Black Woman Weave Lady. I'm like,
you just can't do that.
Like, lady, you having this nigga you don't know. Never met these kids, married and live all up under each other in a city that y'all don't know.
You just uprooted them from their very strange life as it is, took them over to LA, which probably looks like Sodom and Gomorrah to them.
Oh, it is.
Even though they're from a place where, cousins fuck. And took them over here to what looks like Sodom and Gomorrah. And then her friend was on FaceTime. And she was like, how are the supermarkets in LA? Are they like, do you get a lot of stars? She sounds like Jigglypuff.
You see celebrity.
She's like, do you have a lot of stars?
And that's when we learned that they live in the ghetto.
Do you ever see Pikachu? Like, and she's like, I'm at the carniceria right now. But she's breaking down over the oranges and she lays her phone on the apples. I just don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, well, since you have to put your phone down on the limes, just hang up.
Right.
We got to eat that.
Right. Get them out them
don't know what your tears.
Right.
With your Black Woman Weave
tears
phone.
Your phone probably smell like Pro Style. You know it's mad dry gel on your earpiece.
Mad white crust.
Brown.
Yeah.
Brown. So, like, ooh, it's free cell phone. Why it smell like Blue Magic though? So she lay her phone all over the produce, crying, and which I found low-key manipulative because you just had a conversation with your daughter and now all of a sudden you crying and she got to come console you, and your kids stay coming to like school you, console you, cook on behalf of the rest of the family, like pay rent. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go to work.
Yeah, they do.
Job.
I'm like, all right, Mom, I'm getting ready to go to my shift at the CVS. Right. Because that's how you talk. Right. Because of your poor decisions, I am a child labor. Right. So, she just don't make the brightest. She just don't do the brightest things.
No, she doesn't.
So Baby Nut gets out, and the first thing Baby Nut says is,
"Where my core?
Well, I thought you was gonna pick me up in my core." And that's where my standing stopped for a second. I had to press pause because it's still there, but I had to press pause, and I was like, niggas gonna nig.
Yeah.
Niggas gonna nig.
Yeah.
How you'd ask me about your damn car, and I thought it was that car that she bought for him.
Me too.
So the whole time
which
I'm talking
is what she's driving.
Right, I was like, well, is that what she was driving?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was. I was like, well, she bought that car for you. So what you talking about? My car. I worked hard for my car. Well,
shut me right the fuck up because they pulled up to the Chris Naive and a Beamer.
A Sadie's.
Sadie jumped out.
Okay, so I was like, well, who kept the bed? down on the floor.
Right, and had the nerve to be like, I worked hard for this car, but I'm like, well,
what did you?
Well, what is she?
Well, nigga, I have been working hard for over 18 years, and I still can't cop no Benz.
Right.
Yeah. I'm curious about the money flow in that household, period.
Because she said she had to get another job.
Right.
Or get a job.
So, where did that... I still want to know where that core came from.
Because my question... Because also, when he got out of prison, she wasn't working, so I guess he got a job. So she was a stay-at-home.
Stay-at-home?
And because when he got locked back up again, she was forced to get a job. Right.
What? I know, we don't get it either.
Something in the milk ain't clean.
Something is weird.
Sandy and the Greens.
Something is amiss.
Mm-hmm. So, there's them. We have 2 more to go.
Oh, so who you trying to say? What you trying to do last? I'm gonna let you pick.
Let's let Chris Rogers pick. You either have Goddess and Skinny Fat Bastard, or Jazzy Shoulders and PBH.
Can we get to Goddess and motherfucking Crack?
Okay.
Yeah. So motherfucking Crack and Goddess.
AKA
Skinny Fat Bastard.
Yeah. Y'all really do record outside.
We do. We do.
Yeah.
It's gross.
So, you know, Goddess and her skinny fat bastard are, you know, out and about.
She's like, we gotta run errands. Mm-hmm. So they go to run errands or whatever. You know, she finna be out. They probably going to pick up travel size, you know, things for their trip to Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas, baby.
Mm-hmm. We'll steal the soap, but we gotta go buy a few more things.
Yeah.
So they rolled in.
Yeah, they rolled. But, you know, they pulled a fast one.
So was this him saying? This is what I was confused about. Was this him saying, you know what? Let's go see if this can work today. Or was this her being like, let's go stop by your mom's today? Because at one point I remember her being like, we're putting your mom on the spot, you know.
Yeah. I feel like it was her pushing him, and he just was like, at that point, fuck
you right.
My mama house.
You right.
What can my mama do? She's not gonna not let her in. My mama's probably sweet.
You right.
So he's probably got that in his head.
Okay.
But she was definitely the pusher.
Okay, yeah, you right. The instigator.
Funny you mentioned that because Alice's white woman has jumped out completely to the point where I low key stand.
Absolutely.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Oh, it's right there. Oh, what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a weird thing. What is that, a bee ant? It's a bat. It's a bat.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of I don't know what kind of fauna y'all have over here in this part of Brooklyn.
Nigga, that was like a golden lord of ants.
That's how you because okay, somebody done brought fruit over here. That's the only way it explains that shit what we just saw.
Do you remember that episode of Did you watch Black Mirror, that episode with the bees?
Yes.
Nigga, when they played that episode, I said, well, if this shit comes to truth, I'm going to die.
That's why I don't like insects. I don't fuck with birds. I do not fuck with birds.
Nigga, I saw Alfred Hitchcock's Birds.
Same.
I saw it forever. I don't care how good production quality has gotten. Mm-hmm. That is the OG of fear.
Yeah, because I look at them now, even pictures, I'll be like,
you too close. You too comfortable.
Move.
Muévete.
Ugh.
Anyway. Okay, so yeah, she was the instigator.
Yeah. So.
Oh, what were you saying about Alice?
Her white woman came out.
And you stand.
And I stand because of what happened next. So, skinny fat bastard goes inside. He leaves Goddess in the car. Mm-hmm. And,
which is bold.
Yeah, he goes into the plantation.
I'm gonna have to take the keys this time, Goddess.
Yeah.
You have to build back trust, Goddess.
Right. So he goes in. Honk if you agree. He goes in and Alice comes out. I'm like, oh hey, didn't see you. Like, what's going on?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Her Oprah ready ass living room.
Oh,
that
baby
was nice.
Okay,
yeah.
I just came back from the Home Goods.
Right, from
and
Tuesday
I bought
morning.
A piece.
Yeah.
And I also went to the Tuesday morning and got some new curtains.
Cause you know how I know she shops on Tuesday morning? Cause she has random shit in her kitchen, like these colored pears.
Yeah.
Like a wooden thing that says "Home Sweet Home."
Every time I see people's houses, I be like, "Well, where'd you?" Or if I'm at Home Goods with stuff like that, I'm like, "Who buys this?"
Yeah.
Alice. Go ask Alice.
Yeah. So,
did you ever read that book?
So they so Clint tries to be like,
he's like,
yeah, hey ma, love you. Yeah, like gauge her mood.
Yeah, and she's like,
and she's pretty much in a chipper mood all the time.
Yeah, but she was like, so you came here for something. What is it?
And he told her like, I'm here. Tracy in the car. and whatever.
And she says,
she's on my property.
He said, I left her out in the car. She go, but she's on my property.
Looking out the window and shit. What?
You know how I feel about her near my home, Clint. She's on my property.
Yes. She was upset.
Big bad, big league.
Upset. Get her off. Not out of my house.
The premises.
Off my lawn. Yes. Leave the premises. Get off of my property. And Clint was like, and Alice really stood her ground and was just like, you know how I feel. What did I tell you? No, nigga, like, I don't want to get to know her.
No.
Not in a box with a fox.
Not on a chair.
Right.
Won't change my hair.
Exactly. I don't want to get to know this bitch. Sam, I am. Anyway.
Not under a ladder. Not within my blue eyeshadow. Like, none of it.
None of it. What were we going to say?
Plus, you can't let crackheads in your house. So.
Nigga, she had the right idea. You don't let crackheads near your house.
Not on the premises. They'll steal your mailbox.
Actually, no. That's a lie. You can let them on the property, not inside, because if you need things done around your home outside, that is the cheapest way. So after our wedding, which we had in our backyard, you know, we went to a little hotel, had a little staycation, came back, and it was all the mess, right? Because we forgot to hire a cleaning crew. That was the one thing I forgot. So Tristan comes back upstairs because he was like, I'm gonna go downstairs and start trying to get.
Shariel and I tried too.
I know y'all did. You tried.
We tried.
So he goes downstairs to try to start to get some things together. He comes back up, and I was like, there's no way, like you. And he was like, nah, just pay somebody to do it. And I was like, who? Who did you, that quickly, did you hire? You didn't tell me you hired somebody. You told me you were going downstairs to start. And he was like, there was a crackhead walking down the street. He tried to sell me a drill. I asked him if I paid him and gave him a 6-pack. Would he clean the backyard? And he's doing it. So I say, you know, they can be efficient.
See, there you go, Tracy.
You just can't let them inside.
Do some yard work for Alice. Get out there and fix her gutters.
You want to prove yourself? Pull my weeds. That's Alice.
Pull my weeds.
So this is the most... We've seen Alice upset, but I don't think we've ever seen Alice pissed.
No.
This was Alice's version of piss.
Yeah. Because she's in her 70s, clearly, and she can't turn up too much.
Listen, I saw them hips. Mm-hmm. And she got hips.
Mm-hmm. She used to be a baddie.
She did, back in her day.
Mm-hmm.
Back in her
During
heyday.
the war.
Another phrase that, where does heyday come from? Back in my heyday. What is that?
I don't know. But yeah, her heyday was during the war.
The first or the second one?
Yes.
Yes. Civil.
Yeah.
Civil.
Battle of Waterloo.
Europe and the Africans. Like.
Which one? 1812.
1311.
Yeah.
You mean the brink of slay? Yes.
She was on the Boston Tea Party boat.
She was on the boat. She was steering it.
Oh, but yeah, that was them, and they hightailed it out off her property.
No, so she told Clint,
get out.
I'm not gonna change my mind.
She talked like she had fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
Very Ruth.
Yeah, and so he went outside with his chain wallet, and leather jacket and turtleneck sweater.
And she was like, so what happened? And
why does he dress like that? They live in New Mexico. I just realized that. Which leads me again to believe. You know what? I don't even have to say it, because you already know what I'm going to say.
I don't actually.
You was going to ask how much your check was every month. I'm like, he gets an amount.
771. They always cap out at 858. But that's not. But
he already told y'all niggas
he
does not get a monthly check.
I say I'm mixed on the internet every day. That means nothing.
Wait,
Clint get a check.
You say what?
Oh, you know I'm mixed.
Ask
Why
him with
are
what?
you so light-skinned?
Well, ask him with what?
With what?
My mom was black and my daddy was a crackhead. So I come from Christian descent. Don't judge me.
Oh, I am. Too late.
Shout out to Calvary Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Wow.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. 20 years he was a crackhead.
Y'all got something in common.
Oh, yeah, we got the...
Terrible jokes. Terrible jokes. Again, we must educate the youth about the system. Black woman, we let you do it is all wrong.
Right. We're supposed to teach and let them lead the way.
We let girls weave themselves.
Oh, God. But anyway, let's finish them. He hightails it back to the truck, and he's like, "What's the status?" And he's like, "Nah." And she was like, "Okay, cool." And she was hurt.
Yeah, she was big hurt. But her white woman jumped out in that confessional because she
had the nerve.
She said, "Well, she can feel the way she feels, but how dare she not forgive me?" Yeah. I was like, "Wait, that's
not how it works.
That's not how it works, baby. Baby, you stole a rental car from her son.
You are ex-crackhead. Like,
her son called her on his wedding night, bawling. But the next day, bawling, crocodile tears, because you went on a crack binge and smoked $24,000 worth of crack.
Right, I was about to say, you owe somebody a rental car. I know.
Because they ain't brought that rental car back up.
Hearst is looking for her.
No.
Hearst is looking for him.
We have never heard about that car ever again.
Nope.
So I want to know, like, did he pay it off with, like, the check he got from production? Is he balling out of control at the plantation that Alice and her daddy own? You know.
I think they give him the expired meat from the market.
That explains why his mattress looks like that.
Exactly.
His mattress is expired meat. It's gray. Just like expired meat.
With holes in it.
Yep.
So she's big hurt, and he's like, "I'm sorry," and he's like, "I love you. You mad at me?" She's like, "I love you." Okay. And I was like, "Damn."
Yeah.
But her white woman jumped out, and she ain't got no right.
Mm-hmm. So do y'all think it's genuine that she want to meet the mama, or?
Yeah.
Because something about that's just weird.
I do. I think from that special, when she was like, "Since this day I fall in deep," I think she truly loves Skinny Fat Bastard.
Because he's the one person that has never given up on her.
Yep. And she does seem different.
Yeah.
She seems different. Like, her behavior, especially when they show like past scenes and stuff, her behavior is very different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah. Which is good.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good.
She's like a lot more like demure.
Yeah. Yes.
You know. But good for her. She just needs to get a grip and realize that maybe this is just a relationship that's just not going to be a thing.
Yeah.
And it's really going to be up to Alice to come around. There's only so much she can do.
Yep.
Tracy, you know. So, because she's going to have a long time of heartbreak because trying to impress some woman who will probably never think any woman is going to be good enough for her son.
But especially a crackhead.
Right.
But Alice don't seem like she has malice. You know what I mean? Like, she don't seem like she hates.
No, only when she voted for Trump.
Right. Well, they all.
Right.
You can't trust
I don't think she has malice in her heart, but she has valid reasons for not liking her.
Yeah.
And also and probably because what probably will come out at some point is the fact that, like, Tracy's around, you know, Clint's son.
I keep forgetting about that.
Oh, I be forgetting Clint got
And he's older. Like, he's like 12, 13.
Impressionable.
Yeah, so it's like,
well, I hope he don't live with them in that house.
Right. So, like, I understand
her concerns.
I understand.
I do. So. I mean, I get it. People need forgiveness, but
no, his mother passed away. I feel like that's the wife that died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's married twice.
He's married three times.
3 times.
Well, the one wife we saw on the show, and the other woman passed away.
Yeah, Tracy, get out there, cut her grass, fix the gutters, give it time.
Pull the weeds. Mm-hmm. You know, prune her flowers.
Don't steal her TV.
Mm-hmm.
Don't steal nothing.
Organize the pebbles on her walkway, because you know she got them.
My daddy used to do shit like that.
Mm-hmm. See?
I'll tell you, our lawn used to be immaculate. And, you know.
Mm-hmm. Because crackheads have OCD.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Y'all ready for the last one?
Yes. Yeah. Scrabble tiles.
Yep. And we're back. Michael, pregnant Brooke Hogan.
And Jazzy Shoulders Chest.
Yeah. She has a new dress, as we mentioned before. It's a new wrap dress. I'm sure it's by Monique C. Shout out to Monique C. She's so sweet and everything. Yeah, so, you know, we're in Michigan. Braids just got out. They've grown.
So, Mom.
Stop it. Oh, my God.
Mom.
So,
Mom
Jade puts backwoods on her forehead every time she talks about Michael's mother to give the illusion of Frederick Douglass in the front. And Freaknik in the back.
Yeah. Yes, Freaknik. So she gets out the car and she's like, so Jazzy Shoulders just like, come in. Oh my God, Tristan screamed. He was dying at you saying that she got a rental car that was shaped like her. So Carolyn gets into the Megan. And she's like, listen. She's like, I don't want no mess. I don't want no drama. So I'm going to have to tell you, you can't come in my house. She's like, but, you know, whatever. When she's like, did y'all have plans? And Jazzy Shoulders Chest was like, yeah. He told me we were going, you know, he wanted me to come down or whatever. And she's like, okay, well, you know, fuck all that. Listen, you can't come in my house because you can't be bringing drama up on my crib. She's like, but. She's like, damn, what'd she say? She's like, but. She's like, when he gets out, I want to hug my son. I want to hug my son, okay? I want to hug my son in peace. I want that respect, okay? Jazzy Shoulders is like, okay.
Right.
Because what you gonna say with a woman with a bang like that?
Listen, what can you?
Like, clearly she could beat your ass.
And she hit herself smooth. I thought she was about to start rolling up. Like, I didn't know what was about to go on.
Like, excuse me.
She does that every week.
I got a Rillo in the car. Yeah. Oh, Carolyn went to go smoke her swisher in the car after that. Because she's like, who the ghetto? Or her Black and Mild wine flavor.
Ooh. Would
yeah. No.
Yeah.
Know it.
Yeah.
Know it.
And I don't think she would smoke blunt, but I know she would smoke a cigarette.
Definitely a Black and Mild and a cigarette. Either a Newport or a wine flavored Black and Mild. Mm-hmm. So your nigga gets out, and clearly he got those braids done in jail because there was not a rat tooth tail to be found with them parts. No. And then it got me.
He does his hair himself.
He does. DK. Mm-hmm. What grown man legs you see in between? I'm sorry, I know it will forever be funny though. Well, BT used to be a problem.
My name is Fleece Johnson.
The booty. So, is the next best thing to air and water. So he gets out and he's walking. His mother hugs him and Jazzy shows his chest. She stays right back because she don't want them problems.
Nope.
Between Carolyn and Dede, please.
Point guard will give you the business.
Let me tell you, she gonna dribble that head. So she stays back, and then they leave, and she's like, "Coast is clear."
Yeah.
And they embrace, and then she hits him immediately with the, "We got to talk." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "What we got to talk about, Nick?"
Fuck you mean?
You didn't watch the show with the rest of
Right? You don't know what transpired while you were locked up?
They don't have VTV.
My fault.
Right. So they hop into Megan.
They hop into Megan.
And they roll all down to Denny's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Captain D's.
Mm-hmm. Apollo Diner.
Kellogg.
Yeah.
So.
And, they chowing down on patty melts and things.
Yeah, and chips.
Yeah.
Yeah, they at the Waffle House.
Yeah.
Can I have it scattered, smothered, fried?
At their Della Cafe.
Dipped.
Yeah.
So.
And he's like, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
Having a conversation with him is like having a conversation with a 7-year-old.
He talks like Boomhauer.
Oh my God, he's the worst. I would not be able to do that.
He mumbles. He don't finish sentences. What you mean? He don't say all of the letters in said word.
No.
Like,
and she asks dumbass
he
questions.
Says, I love you.
She's an idiot. So she sits there and she's like, so you gonna call any? You gonna see anybody? You gonna call anybody? And he's like, finally, I guess he got enough with that bullshit because he was like, yes, I'm gonna call Sarah. Yes, nigga, she got my kid. Like, what's...
Think, bitch, think.
God damn. It's like, yes, I'm gonna call her. Yes, I am.
I'm gonna GoFundMe her to get a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, well, do you love her? And he's like, yes, I love her. She's got my kid and my other kid in her belly. Yes, I do love her. Yes, I do. Not like that, but I love her. Bullshit. But anyway.
Right.
So we see, it's PPH, this is when she was in the kids store and was on the phone with him, right? She found, so she in the kids store.
With Pink.
No, Pink is now Katy Perry.
Oh yeah, she.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So she in the baby store with Katy Perry, and she gets a text from Dede. Dede the forward.
Yeah, she's
power
told
forward.
The informant for real.
No, there's a power forward.
Yeah. Mama said,
I'm too short to be a sinner. Yeah. So Dede the power forward texts her, and she like, Megan here. She picked him up from jail.
Why is she looking at her Jordans on her wall?
Right. Mm-hmm. She's like, I gotta put my files at the file cabinets. That's where she stores all of official 2 Millie's paperwork. Yes. Tax IDs and things like that.
Official Millie on the gram.
On the gram for his club appearances.
Mm-hmm. Booking in the bio.
Yeah. He's like, I'm going to be in Charleston, South Carolina.
We go turn up that level.
I'm going to El Paso, Texas next.
Like, Mobile, Alabama. Biloxi, Mississippi. Turn up.
People from Biloxi be so mad at you the way you say it. He's like, we're going to be in Mobile this week, and we about to be in Rochester next week, Syracuse. I'm like, what are all of these, like...
The official Megan Thee Stallion after party.
It be in all that random places in America.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, Pregnant Book Hogan doesn't even speak to Michael or anything, but she's getting madder and madder and madder. And then he decides to call.
Hello.
And she decides to go into the bathroom because she's going to let this nigga have it.
The bathroom of the store.
That's serious.
Yeah.
And that's how she don't, anyway.
So she goes to the bathroom you know, she posts up on the diaper changing table, and she's on the FaceTime, and she's like, "Oh, hey,
you having fun with your girlfriend?"
Yeah. What you mean? Like, what you mean?
Like, I know that bitch picked you up from jail. You know. The black shit jumped out.
Yes, it did. And she tried to tuck it back, but it jumped.
Yeah, it jumps out. It jumps out.
Absolutely.
It jumps out.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, that's what happens. Because when she talks to her friends, it goes away. So I have to disagree with Joanna. Joanna. Joanna.
I don't know. I just feel like that's just how she is when she's angry. Like,
Maybe. I don't know. Because when she's angry talking to her friends, it don't sound like when she's angry talking to him.
Maybe
and like she did with me.
She's got this girl, and she's there with him, and then she gets on the phone, and she's like, "What you mean? You love her?" And I'm like,
she's hood, not like Nell. Cheeseburger.
Stop. Cheeseburger. So she's like, "You love her? You like, why you with her?" Blackson jumped out, and she's bitching at him on the phone.
Yeah.
And he ain't got no answers.
When does he ever?
Never. That nigga just...
And so she's finding herself getting madder and madder.
He is very Keanu Reeves in The Matrix.
Yeah.
Like, the bullets just fly by. Yeah. Like, the nigga dodges everything.
Yeah. He is really good at that.
Okay, Neo. That's his new name. Neo.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Because he dodges
everything. Like, it'd be right in his face, and the nigga would just be like, "No, it's 87 degrees outside today.
Yeah.
It's nice."
Like, when I tell you he tweets through it.
Can I get some fries?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, he tweets through it. Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, this nigga got another girl pregnant, he got a wife at home and a baby, and da-da-da, and he'd be like, "The soccer game is on."
Yeah. Go women's soccer. FIFA.
Maybe I'll watch the World Cup this year.
Yeah. It's so fascinating how he deflects.
So hard.
Like, Heisman's on every point of his
So this nigga refuses to answer any questions. And from there, you know, Megan is like, she just takes it. She's like, okay. And then Sarah's on the phone with him. They both just be upset.
Yeah.
And nothing changes.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
Behavior doesn't change.
And that was it for them, right?
Yeah. That was it.
That was it for them.
Oh, Megan got a secret.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She still thinks she's pregnant.
She got gas.
That's exactly what it is.
Sure.
Oh my God, I took Noah to eat today. And out of nowhere, she's like, "Mommy, my stomach hurts." Like, I could tell she really wasn't feeling good. And I was like, "What does it feel like?" And she was like, "It hurts." And I was like, "But what does it feel like?" She's like, she got real low, and she was like, "I think it's a little gas."
That's real.
She's so adorable.
She cracks me up. But so Megan thinks she got a secret, but she won't tell him yet, and then that's it.
Yeah. All that. Yeah, I don't know what that secret is. Maybe she bought, I don't know, stock in Apple. I don't know. Like,
who knows?
She got another shift as a home health aide. Don't know. That's true. That's her profession.
She's coming out with a line of rental cars.
Blaze hers. She's picking up what Tierra Marie put down.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Jasmine.
Yeah. Yes! Yes! Me by Megan!
Me by Megan. Coming soon.
It's a line of like shoulderless like tops.
Yeah.
Off the shoulder.
And then the athletic wear is called the Meggie J line. And like the fancy dresses is called the Ooh Meggie.
Me by Megan.
Me by Megan.
Her wellness site.
Well, how do you have a jazzy shoulder top line with no jazzy shoulders?
It's like tops and like water bottles. Because, you know, she would sell the water bottle.
And costume jewelry. Because that bitch accessorizes with everything.
Hello.
Did you that outfit I said with the jazzy bra and the sheer shirt and the cardigan and that thick ass necklace? This bitch had on a belt around the cardigan and the best shirt. I said,
Coco Chanel told us to take at least one thing off before we leave the house. You did not learn.
Before you go get him from jail.
Take that off. Take that monkey shit off. You embarrassing us. God.
Well, she responds with, top-notch hoes get the most, not the lesser. I'm putting on everything.
No nigga from jail.
Right.
Oh.
Fuzzy braids. If you do your own braids, nigga, then why they not fresh before you got out?
Right. And why can't he?
All the time.
Well, what were you doing?
He need to do hers.
He really
dead ass.
I am so
Dead
tired
ass.
of these dry roots.
They are crunchy. They not dry, they crunchy because
she can cause a wildfire.
She been laying them roots down with gel and she just keep laying product on product on product.
She goes outside, she gonna blow up.
And they crochets.
Yeah. But that's that for them.
Yeah.
So that concludes today's show.
Yes.
We would have had more, but this is long.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you, Chris Rogers, for coming on with us today.
Yes.
I want to thank my mom, my dad, Jesus, Beyonce Chicken, girlfriends. Thank you for this opportunity. I thank the Academy of J. Nixty for
the Academy.
Their presence today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
The board. We're on the board.
Where can niggas find you and shit?
Y'all can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram at CXRODGE. And you can follow the brand anywhere you stalk your exes at FREEISH Media. We have a Raggedy Ass podcast and a Raggedy Ass Instagram. So,
ooh, that Instagram is funny though.
Yeah.
You know, we're just trying to get to Beyonce in all the appropriate ways.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, kiddies. We'll promise we'll have an actual show next week on top of Love After Lockup.
See you at Makosa on Saturday.
Happy Pride, y'all.
Happy birthday, Noah.
Happy birthday, Noah. Bye. Fahu Doris, welcome, welcome, Christmas time.
Fahu Doris, why you Fahu in my Doris? Oh.
Fahu on my shoe.
Fahu on my grill. Fasu coming down in the Coupe de Ville. I didn't want to slide because I had Fahus on my feet. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.